Hello, family and friends. First of all, I just want to say thank you for watching this. I've always wanted to make one of these series of videos, and I'm gonna do it now that I have a lot of time. I'm gonna try to keep it PG, but let's be realistic. This is not gonna be appropriate for young children because I'm gonna curse and weird jokes might slip out of my mouth. I can't predict how this is gonna go because you're put on the spot when you make stuff. This will be a big example of what my mind poops. Okay. I have beaten this game before. I have not 100% completed it. That is going to be the goal. I'm going to 100% complete this game. I'm going to get all the things, all the stuffs, all the trinkets, all the bottles, all the sculptulas. Maybe you don't know what those are if you never heard of this game before. But we're going to go on a journey together. It should be fun. I don't know how long this is going to take. What else do I need to say? This is my favorite game. It should be an adventure. If you know me, you know I have ADHD, so be prepared for high energy rambling. The original N64 version of this game came out the same year I was born, so that makes me as old as my favorite game, which, I like that. Oh, yes, I like that. And lastly, y'all are cute. Thank you. Let's begin. This is a low-budget thing, and my YouTuber name is Cuckoo in a Bottle. That's a Zelda chicken in a Zelda bottle, and that's my username is Cuckoo in a Bottle. Okay. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Huh. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly, the fate of the forest, nay, the world depends on thee. Link, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Still having a bad dream. Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi, the fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Welcome to the game. This is the game. Here's the game. I'm playing the game. I'm controlling the game. Let's go play the game. Kokiri Forest. Yahoo! Hi, Link! I always do this. Always do it. Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree. So you can press this nice button right here to go and view things. And this is our girl, Saria. Sorry. Some people say Saria. Some people say Saria. I say Saria. And I'm sure at one point I'll get into why I use that pronunciation. But actually, I could get into it right now. No, I can't. I don't have time for that explanation right now. So we have free reign over this whole foresty area. Oh, yes, I know. Oh, yes, I know. Yes, honey, I know. Anyway, we can go all around this little area here. To remind me of my childhood here, every time I booted up this game, I only had access to this area because I was a little toddler tot who didn't know how to do this, who didn't know how to do the sequences that I'm about to do right now. So I like to get the sword first because if you want the shield, wait, the f am I doing? The first goal is to be like, hey, let's go to the Great Deku Tree. Where's the Great Deku Tree? Well, over there. You can see the Great Deku Tree from here. That's the Great Deku Tree. You can also see on your map. Boom, right there. That's the Great Deku Tree. We're the little yellow arrow, and that's the big boss right there. That's the big guy. So let's, let's go over there and see what the frick-frack happens. Why am I getting into the Sword and Shield right now already? I don't know. But, I'm gonna try to make this video as if you've never played the game before and you don't have access to the game. You can have access to my experience. Who's this guy? He's pointing at us. Hey, you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. Excuse you? What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Oh, why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield? What? You're right. I don't have any equipment ready. But if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip the sword and a shield. Sheesh. He's so angry. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Look at this fool. He doesn't stop. He'll do that all day. He'll do that all day long. Okay, now let's do the thing where we get the sword and the shield. And now I'm gonna get the sword first because you gotta buy the shield. You gotta buy the shield, you gotta pick up these things. Here's some, right here, rupees. Yeah, that's right, that's the currency of this game. Rupees. Rupees, whatever you wanna call them. The green ones are worth 1 rupee. That's usually always the case in every Zelda game. And the blue ones are worth 5 rupees. That's usually the case most of the time. And the red ones are worth 20 rupees, and that's usually the case most of the time. At least in my favorite Zelda games, which are Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker. Yes, I will be making videos of those games too, but I had to start with the OG Ocarina of Time. Speaking of blue, here's a blue one right here on your right when you first crawl through that hole. What? That was a rock. What? So I struggled with this part as a child. I was a small tot, a little one. I didn't really understand games, and I was bumping into this rock left and right until I died. And I tried to go this way, and that results in getting some pain. But that's the thing, you can still walk forward, and you still have hearts left. Like, it only does 1/4 of a damage. I have no idea how I was so stupid as a child that I managed to die on that thing. Even if you go the wrong way, it still works. Disclaimer, you are not stupid if you died on the rock. Wow, look at that. It's a very nice thing. You got the Kokiri sword. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you're ready to fight. Okay, some controls. I gotta go into my gear, and then you gotta go here. You gotta equip it. Short blade, suitable for a child. This sword is the treasure of the Kokiri. So it's a very important weapon. You gotta have it. Here's my favorite thing to do. Chop up these signs. You can do that anywhere. Anytime you see a sign, you can just chop it the frick frack patty whack diddly snack up. And it don't matter. Ow, I hit my head. And here we are. We're gonna leave this little area. We already got our money from this zone. How many rupees do we have so far? 9. We're gonna get some more. We need 40 of them. I'm really not to do. I was gonna make up some lyrics to this song, but not yet. Not yet. Okay, so some attacks you can do. You can do just a regular slashy slash. You can do a forward stabby if you're holding the control stick forward. You can do a backflip. That was not a backflip, that was a jump attack. Jump attack forward A. Yes, jump attacks do more damage. More importantly, you can do a spin attack. If you spin the control stick in a circle and press B while you're doing it, you do an automatic spin attack. But if you don't got the skills or the know-how, you can just hold B and you'll do a spin attack. Here's the backflip. The backflip, you hold this back and you press A. So I'll show you that again. Backflip, backflip, backflip. Not grass pole, backflip, backflip. Yeah, I love doing backflips. Flip you off. Anyway, so we got that. We can get some money, we go into this house and steal from some people. Is it really theft? Who knows? Really, Link woke up this day and decided to choose... From Mido's point of view, Link got up today and decided to choose some fighting words. I mean, Mido's kind of an idiot. He doesn't really know what's going on. He chooses not to investigate, and that's his problem. He just assumes. And you know what they say about assumptions. Makes an ass out of you and me. That's what they say. I don't know why they say it. That's what they say. So we got some money from that house. And now that we went inside and outside again, that means these rupees have reset. We got 22 rupees. Now, let's find the rest of them. There's a 5 behind this house. If you go up here and go right here, got another 5. There's a 5 up there, as we saw earlier. And if you jump, skip, you get an automatic 5 rupees. How many do we have now? 32. We only need 2 more 5s left, and we're good to go. So I think I'm gonna do the thing. This was very difficult to do as a child, especially on the N64 controller. I would inch along. But if you press L, that resets the camera behind you. A little weird because this game came out when 3D was really a brand new thing. Okay, just to clarify something, I'm talking about how it's 3D with the polygons, not the 3D on the 3DS. I do touch on that in a second, but you know, games used to start looking like this, and now they look like this. So, yeah, I think you got the point. This is the huge staple in video game history. I mean, you can't get any closer to the first 3D games than this. I mean, really, you got the 3D on. That looks interesting on camera. We'll just leave that off for now. Anyway, she's teaching you all about the L targeting. This is some pretty important stuff. Hello, lady girl. See, if you do that, light, please. If you do that, Navi flies over. So that you can see Navi flying over there. That's kind of the point of Navi. Navi represents the L targeting. A lot of people don't realize that because Navi is so small and tiny and they don't really know what's going on and they can't see details. I don't know why some people can't see details. The last rupee that you're gonna need is hidden right back here. Look at that. I got 40 rupees, enough to buy the shield. And we're in the place to buy the shield. And I'm gonna buy the shield, and we're gonna say goodbye for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me ramble about my favorite game. Yes, Deku's shield. No, we don't need to buy anything else. That's all we ever needed. Okay, bye.